I'm convinced if we're going to accomplish the Jesus mission, we need church planters with a dream of planting churches that will mobilize every person for mission, and a church that is reproducing over and over and over again. We cannot keep doing the same things the same way and expect different outcomes. Isaiah 43 tells us, "Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I'm doing a new thing." NewThing is a catalyst for movements of reproducing churches. And we're looking to come alongside a particular type of church planter. We're looking for church planters whose dream is not just planting one church, but of planting a reproducing church. And we want to help you make that dream come true. It all starts with relationships. Every church planter is a part of a network of reproducing churches. We're constantly also developing resources with you in mind to give you the tools to help your church become a healthy, reproducing church. Now, these last two values are where God has shown us tremendous favor. Reproducing. Everything we do is focused on reproducing. Why? Because reproducing makes movement possible, and movement is how the Jesus mission gets accomplished.
In 2007, as community sent out my wife Janet and me to launch a new church in Kansas City, 15 people joined us from Chicago, from South Carolina, and from Colorado. We had this dream to be a reproducing church, and what better way to see that happen than to launch pregnant? And so 3 church planter apprentices joined us as part of the launch team of Restore Community Church, raising their own support. And we began to see God do amazing things and help people find their way back to Him. Just 2 years after we launched, we sent out Josh Jackaway and Nate Williams to launch our Liberty campus. And just 3 years after that, Nate released Josh to start our 3rd location in Brookside. And in 2011, we sent out founding staff members, Tommy and Jessica Bowman, back to Chicago to launch Mission Church. This dream, this idea of being a reproducing church, it was now core to who we are as we continue to see God surround us and use us to change the spiritual landscape of Kansas City.
Our residents are some of the best and brightest. They dream of starting reproducing churches, and we do everything we can to help make that possible.
When my wife Carla and I decided to plant a church, we really didn't know where to start, where to begin. And a friend of ours told us about doing a residency with NewThing. We moved to the city of Chicago, we partnered with a NewThing church for our residency so that we could begin this journey, this dream of planting a church. And the experience has been out of this world. Being involved in the weekend services, connecting with new attenders before or after service, leading a small group or leading teams, or traveling the globe to meet with potential NewThing partners. The experience has been incredible. I just feel like we've been so well equipped. So many of our skills and our God-given talents have just been refined and even polished to really set us up for success in planting this new church.
Reproducing churches and residents across the U.S. and around the world is what's helping us create movements of reproducing churches. There are several ways you can get involved. First, we want to begin a conversation with you about how you can plant a reproducing church. You do not want to do this on your own. Let us connect you with others who want to start reproducing churches. NewThing's a place where you can experience a culture of reproduction. Maybe you should do a leadership residency, or possibly you're planting a church. Together, let's start a movement. NewThing wants to help you start your church and the next one and the next one. God's dream is for everyone to find their way back to Him. I believe it'll take movements of reproducing churches to accomplish that mission. And NewThing's mission is just that, to be a catalyst for movements of reproducing churches. So what's your dream?